Right, this is... I can only assume it is pronounced Kholat. I think it's Russian. I think that's how you pronounce it in Russian. I have no idea. I do not speak Russian. It is a horror game. You have been warned. Let's get this on the road. Oh, collectibles.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
So there we go, it is inspired by true events. Act 1. It might be longer than I thought. Oh, UE4. Oh, why are you such a pretty game? Pretty engine. Right, I did notice that was a bit loud. Give me that sweet 15. There we go. Let's try that. So I've got a sprint button. Oh my, there are footsteps in this game. Footprints. I don't have feet, but I leave footprints. So that's cool. Can I? That's a crouch. Is there a jump? Can I get out of here now, or have I banjaxed it? Oh, there's no jump. I guess I'm finding a ramp. Or similar. Okay. Can't crouch under there. Ah, there we go. Okay, you sprint too long, you get a bit woozy. Got it. As one would expect, really. I doubt I can go in any of these buildings, but I'm going to check. Nope. Cannot. Music is pretty good. Nope. Nope. So I'm going to turn it over my headset, so I get the full force of the atmosphere. And the eeriness of the singing. This way, I guess. The increased volume would suggest so. Right. That's still a bit loud. Oh. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Let's subtract 10 from all of these numbers. Down to 50. There we go. Let's try that. No, these are rocks, not footprints. Oh, I'm going left. Oh, hey. Phone call from someone. And I'm not going to answer. So if the microphone's picking up the buzzing of my phone, I'm sorry. I can leave a voicemail. There is no escape from this town, from this place, from this mountainside. Epic may get a lot of flack for the way they're handling a lot of things right now, but their engine is amazing. I don't know how easy it is to work with, but the results are always very pretty. Probably shouldn't leave the path, to be fair. Oh, that seems like a wall anyway. Because it's probably signposting me where I'm supposed to go. Oh, that way. If I get back to town, I've gone too far back. Not that way, unless I can... Nope. Cannot hurdle the tree. Hurdle? Vault. That's the word. Cannot vault the tree.
Are you coming to me?
Those are not shoe-wearing footprints. Oh, we're still going this way. The music's got real ominous. Oh dear. That's a problem. Not
In the
going back.
end, the only thing I saw was a flash, an insufferable burning light,
Sean Bean.
pain ripping apart my body,
Right, I'm going to raise the volume.
it tearing out of my soul.
Thought this was a cutscene. See if that's too much.
After a while, I was nobody. Nothing.
That's the trouble with not having any speaking voices in the game up until this point. There's no way of judging if it was fine.
The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming
That is not making any difference.
darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Wow. Okay, so the master volume is really what I want to be moving. I can see nothing but blizzard. Nope. Guess I'll keep going. Hopefully something happens. Can't sprint for too long. I'll get woozy. Keep sprinting. Oh, resume sprinting. Sorry, I realised I could turn surround sound on my headset. For the full experience of running in the blizzard. Still nothing, huh? Guess I'll keep going this way. And I'll keep going this way. And I'll keep going. And going. And going. Okay, I've slowed down. I assume this to be a camp. Press E.
I am right behind you.
No, you won't, Sean Bean. That's a lie. The compass was fucked up. It's messed up. Don't run all the time. Let your character rest. Can't run all the time anyway. It slows down. This is a... There we go. Act 2.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, and you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is, it's in their darkness. You have never been alone.
Well, I guess I'll follow the footprints, but that got really loud all of a sudden. wonder if these sliders do anything, or if they're just there to help make people feel good about themselves. So what I would probably do... F1. Running in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace to the surrounding conditions so you don't exhaust your organism. Before setting off for a longer journey, rest in the camp, set to go for a safe route. You can focus on an object to take a better look at it. Lighting your way with a flashlight, you become more visible. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation with help of map and compass. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. To gain access to them, you'll sometimes have to squeeze through low-lying obstacles or jump off of them. Okay. That's that. Okay. Zoom. Lower. And close. Now you can just pull up the compass if you want. What was I saying? Yeah, so what I might do is kind of play this in a very lackadaisical manner and then see how much content I missed, and if I did miss a lot, come back to it with a guide or something.
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters, and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Okay, so hi, Rain. My father is being very persistent in his phone call. I should probably answer that. Nope, he stopped calling. Anyway, moving on. Let's see how spooky this gets. That is still real loud. Gosh darn it. Oh, wait. Did that save? No, it did not. Oh, hey, that's not normal. Guess I'll follow this ghost. See where they went. I'm okay, just a bit tired. Disappointed that Hollow Knight just didn't do it for me. It's what it is what it is. How are you? I call BS, the ghost can run for longer than I can. If I pull up the map... Okay, just tell me where the camp is in relation to me. I suspect this is, as I've said, be a far longer game than I expected. Is this a cave? Or is this just rocks? I will never know. I cannot get up there. Anyway. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately. Oh. No, unfortunately. I will do what I can to help. Even if that is... gets spooked. By... this... game. Which I guess some people would call a walking simulator. Soundtrack is so good. Oh, I love horror soundtracks. Welcoming. I go up. What's else over here? Nothing I can get to. I'll go down. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. I might have to turn the motion blur down though. God damn, that's aggressive. Children, eh? Spooky glowing ghost children. Suddenly we're at the end of Mass Effect 3. There's a dated reference at this point. I'm not sure this is the best decision to be making right now. Unnamed individual that I'm in control of. I think you're a poor decision maker. Running through the orange fog. After ghosts. Chase this one. This seems more out of the way. .39 north, 91 east. Okay. So many curse words? Ah. Work Wi-Fi strikes again. Oh, there we go. What was it? 39 north, 91 east. That's way down at the bottom. Right, I'm going to Alt-Tab. And I'm going to make a note of that. .91 east, not 39. Not 31. You fool. Where's the notepad document gone? Okay. That's that made a note of. Go up. See what's up here. Actually, I suppose I could just go retrace my steps to where the other ghost was. Check that out. Back through here. And then it's kind of over here-ish, I think. And then there was a... yeah, here. Follow this path. I guess up the hill. There's no glowing footprints. Nothing on the map that would indicate where to go. So it's based on a true life story about some mysterious deaths. I think it's like a true thing, but some mysterious deaths on a mountain called Kholat in Russia. Is it going to voiced? No. Seversk is a closed city in Tomsk Oblast, Russia, located 15 kilometers, 9.3 miles northwest of Tomsk, on the right bank of the Tom River, and is in the hands of Rosatom, the Federal Atomic Energy Agency. Founded in 1949, it was known as Piaty Pochtovy. I do not speak Russian. Literally the fifth postal. Town status was granted to it in 1956, but it comprises several nuclear reactors and chemical plants for separation, enrichment, and reprocessing of uranium and plutonium. So really great elements to be dealing with. The headquarters of the Russian Research Unit for Natural Phenomena, till 1991, called the Soviet Research Unit. The unit's activities concern research on occurring natural disasters in Russia. Where some students went missing and then they found their bodies and couldn't explain how they died. To finish that train of thought. So this is kind of what might have happened. It definitely does sound like a great place to live. It's got glowing recommendations. And this is why I now have a boo emote. There's the boo emote. It works as a cute ghost, as a death when I die in video games, and just as boo, hiss, etc. I wouldn't be... the only movie I know similar to this is the one with the Chilean football team, which also happened as a real life occurrence. That's not cute. Oh, I guess I could do that, huh? Whoops. Oh, these are the best. I guess these are the camps. Can I please get... Okay, you can't get in it, it just marks it on the map. I thought that was me. I guess that's the crater where the weird stuff happened. And I'm now over here at this camp. Can I take the skis? I cannot take the skis. Okay, so I'm at that camp, I assume. Zoom. Oh, those are the coordinates I found. They point me towards that note. I see. I see. Yes, it's the game Kholat. That's what I'm playing it on. Yeah, it's on Steam. I like creepy games. Okay, so that's... Okay, so these I think are locations of weird phenomena. And then there's quite a few. Quite a few locations. So I can't take the skis. Okay, let's check out this area on the map that is loads of black triangles, which I assume means impassable. You can die in this game. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. There's another usage for the boo emote. Don't go that way. Find a way around. Sure thing, yeah. It's very much a walking simulator. Yep, it saw me. Run away. Okay, that is not a good place to go. I'm going to go around it and find somewhere else to be. Okay. But yes, I assume that is the black triangle area right here. Let's take the long way around, because I see a light, like a radio tower. I don't want to investigate that. So you can see their footprints, even if you can't really see where they are. Don't do it. Don't do it. I might be a bit close for comfort. Oh, the snow stopped, at least. I think that's a path. Okay. That was a tree branch, thought it was a dead body. Okay, so that was the thing that happened just now. Mysterious lights above the Svobodny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 4th to 5th of July. Witnesses testified... Oh, they were just fireworks. Witnesses testified they'd seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Giaka, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves from the event, informing there was no activity in that area, as well as there were no tests performed. Maybe not fireworks then. So, yeah, it does map. So, the map's not that big, actually. I want to go for here, anyway. Close the map. Head this way. Spooky music. I assume I'm on this path here, so if I go left, it'll take me where I want to go. And now there's no music. And now the music's back. So while I have a long walk ahead of me, please, thank you. I have been thinking, certainly for the moment, while my partner is working such crappy shift patterns and stuff. Well, there's another note. That,
We are sitting in room number 23, although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need. Food cans, tools, essentially whatever we get our hands on. We want to be sure that we took everything we could possibly need. We're running out of time. Damn it, where did I put my belt? I'm sure we forgot about something. We're almost ready. We lost the knife. We're counting the money. We're leaving the room in a complete mess. So, we made it to the train station. We're singing all the songs we know and making up new ones as well. Everyone is so excited. Finally, at around 3 a.m, we go to bed. I wonder, what is awaiting us when we get there? What will we see? How far will we make it? I hear the rest of the group breathing peacefully, and it's snowing outside.
Lara Croft, is that you? Yes, I picked the right path. Excellent. Yes. While my partner is working such crappy shift patterns. Why is there a spike pit? I may do 2 streams a day when I can. Mondays I can't. Wednesdays I can't. Alternate Tuesdays I probably can't. From next week or the week after. Okay, that is what I thought might happen. Rough neighborhood indeed. Oh, like the frame rate. If people are interested in me streaming twice a day, it would be this normal stream time, 1 o'clock-ish for me in the afternoon, and then a few hours later, give me time to have food, because I like to eat. Probably wouldn't be the same game twice, because I would be tired by that point. So it might be Porsche, for example, but I do want to treat this. I do want to treat this. Sorry for slurring and speaking quickly. As a proper time investment, as if it were a job, because it is a job. Just happens to be a job doing what I want to do. Where did that hut go? Hello? Okay, there it is. Is there a path up to it? Or is it just existing to tease me? Yeah, unfortunately, all these time zones are a bitch. I'll try to anyway, and certainly when she's working late, I can stream. Oh shit! Run. Yep, it's on me. You know, I assumed that they would just stay by the fire. Guess that was an incorrect assumption. So I'll try to. It might not be tonight because she's had a really rough day at work. But probably on Thursday I might be able to. Thursday I might just be Dragon Age for another 3 hours. Okay. Where am I? 'Cause it doesn't... Okay, so I've got that note still. But that might just be an autosave. Guess I'll head this way. I think I've just turned around. Oh no. Yes, I think I turned around. I do appreciate you hanging out, even though it is early for you. And even though you do have the travails of work Wi-Fi. Fortunately, of course, my work Wi-Fi seems to be fine, but then it kind of depends on my Wi-Fi working. So, is there anything in here? 6971. I was looking at the wrong number, I'll be honest. Well, that's where I was heading for anyway. Okay. Make a note of that one. Great. Glad people would be interested in that. This game has been sounding spoopy. It has been spoopy. Unfortunately, I now have no point of reference as to where I am, because I died. Because I was heading for the radio tower-y thing. Which has a red light on it, which is why I was heading to it. Well, I'm assuming, if I recall silver compasses correctly, the red bit is north, yes? I haven't used a silver compass in so long. I mean, I guess I could have followed the path down. I gone all the way back to the crater and then back this way. That would have been the smart thing to do. Wi-Fi permitting, of course. Of course. Well, I guess that's why I'm here. Dragon Age is the bomb. That's what the kids say, right? Oh, that looks like a building of some sort. Guess it's just my character breathing. Maybe it's just rocks. Nothing to lose by looking. Apart from time, obviously. So how do people... That's probably for the best, Rain. How do people feel about walking simulators just in general? I'm a fan of them. Gone Home and Dear Esther are probably one of my among my top 2 favorite games. And this month, if you have a PlayStation Plus thing, What Remains of Edith Finch is free, and that's been on my 2 playlist since it came out. Although I believe I've said that I'm not going to play Dear Esther on stream. I don't mind playing Gone Home. It is pretty spoopy and pretty fun. There it is. Okay, I was going completely the wrong direction. Yes, so I do like them. They're a great narrative format for me. Based on just all the environmental stuff you have to cope with. I've made it back to the crater at least. That was weird. I recommend Gone Home. That's a really sweet story about like first love. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil it. Exactly. Yeah. So that's good. That's one of the ones you have played. I would also recommend Dear Esther, with the proviso that it deals with heavy themes of some things other people may find distressing. I don't want to say what it is because it gives away the ending. But right, so I'm back at the crater. Let's head this way. The entire game is just walking around a Hebridean island with occasional VO. The soundtrack's fantastic. The visuals are great for a Source Engine game. And it, like, the ending had a really emotional impact on me. For no real reason. It just did. And it's the beauty of the game. Well, actually, I know why it did, but I can't say anything without spoiling it. But it's not one I'd play on stream because the game relies on the feeling of isolation and loneliness. It got remastered recently, actually. I haven't been meaning to check that out because I had it on Steam. I got the remaster for free. Do we think the game will let me walk across this? It did. Sweet. Keep checking for the fire people. Note. A God's Confessions. 72-year-old Anna N., after years of silence, decided to talk about events from her past. She told us, I am terminally ill. This game, I'm pretty immersed, although I'm listening to it in a surround sound headset, so your mileage may vary. But just the sound design is great. If I'm playing in a darkened room, it'd probably be way better. I'm terminally ill and have nothing to lose. I want people to know what harm had been done and all of this in the name of science. Anna N. described the place, a science research centre where scientists allegedly conducted inhumane experiments on prisoners. There was a special chamber. They had never allowed us to even get close. It was guarded by soldiers. Although I did see people that were taken there, not many came back. I kept in touch with one of them. I asked what they had been doing there and why so few came back out there alive. He looked at me terrified. He said, Anna, have you ever seen nothingness? A deep emptiness with no end? I was there. I stood above the collapsed valley of the universe, on the border between reality and unreality. There's an abyss there, a gigantic well with no bottom, a dark cave of hell, and I felt it was drilling in my head, like a ticking clock. It looked at me from before. It was sneaking up on me and slowly started entering me. The darkness. Sometime later, the same prisoner gave me a letter to pass on, in which he had begged for help. I was supposed to give it to the press and expose the whole thing, but the letter disappeared. Up until now, I don't know what's happened to it. Anyway, they would probably cover up the whole thing. We asked the supervisors of the prison unit to which Anna N. was subject to for a comment. Vladimir Kronsky, the unit's commander, strongly denied such events took place. He also informed us in a short message that Anna N was a guard but never worked in the mentioned above centre because an object like that simply does not exist. He sent Anna N's employee record as proof that in the years 1940 to 1950 she worked in Suchanovka prison, also known as Special Object Number 110. She had been let go from this facility due to mental illness. A copy of her health record and medical certificate were attached. So denying all existence of something. Also, I don't think the devs are native English speakers, hence the typos. Okay, so I'm on this path now. So if I keep going and then turn left to check this out, maybe? Yeah, I'll go left when I have the chance. If that works out. Going back to the previous topic of conversation. Yeah, left. Yep. Figured that would happen. I wondered what, if anything, would come of it. The other Fulbright game, the Gone Home devs, Tacoma. I've heard good things about Tacoma, but I have yet to play it. So if anyone has played it, please tell me if it's good or not. So I can't go left. Oh, I have to go all the way around. So second left. It's supposed to be like you're on a space station. You can eavesdrop on digital conversations. Sounds pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I've seen some of the gameplay from it. Does this seem accurate? I guess. There we go. I might not get back up there, but I found a camp at least. So where am I? Yeah, there. Yeah, I think I was reading somewhere that Gone Home was made, they all the developers rented a house together, and kind of that was all they did was Gone Home. So that's cool. Yep, not that way. Another, I guess it's a walking simulator. Okay. That's great. This is fine. The Observer, or just Observer, I can't remember if it's got a definite article. It does have some stealth elements, but it's like a cyberpunk story about modifications and AI and stuff. It's really cool.
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. Their position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed this situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
It does kind of. You're right, Rain. However, we'll never know unless he says darkspawn in that weird way that the VA pronounces darkspawn. Is this bridge fixed now? Nope. Still gonna kill me if I go down there. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Observer. It's I actually like this one. It has a big name actor attached to it, in that the main character that you play as is voiced by Rutger Hauer, which is really cool. If you kind of grew up on Blade Runner and stuff like that. But you play a detective who holds the position of observer, and you jack into people's memories to get clues about things. Left or right doesn't matter. I'll go right because see what's up here. Ladyhawk, yeah. Oh man, I've not seen Ladyhawk in so long. Oh, I need to rewatch that now. Thanks, Rain. That's gonna be stuck in my head that I need to rewatch that. And it's one of those games where you can invest yourself as little or as much in the rest and like the side stories as you want. You can just focus on solving the case that he's supposed to be solving, or interact with the other inhabitants of the building that you're in. I guess right. There's a torch, by the way. Oh, and here was I thinking you were here to keep me company in this dark and spooky forest. There's a note somewhere. There it is.
7 a.m. We're finally here. We met a group of Mansi people. They have weird tools. I think they're for hunting. We've also encountered local hospitality when we were not allowed to enter the railway station because we were singing too loud. But we received a very warm welcome from the local school. We had a bit of time, so we met with the students and told them about our expedition. When we reached another station, some drunk accused us of stealing his wallet. Police got involved, but luckily, after some explanations, the whole thing got sorted out. We spent the whole night in the train speaking about love, religion, politics. When we felt tired, we went to bed, but since the compartments were not closed, we decided to keep watch and switched every couple of hours. There are moments when I doubt whether we are ready for such an expedition. Disturbing thoughts are haunting me. Maybe we misjudged our capabilities. Others say we'll make it, but I'm afraid. I have a bad feeling about this. As if a shadow of fear was breathing down my neck. I cannot explain this. It's time to take a nap.
I'm confused. I'm going to nap. Also, don't sing too loud. You will not be allowed into railway stations. In reference to what? This situation? Or the observer situation? Yeah. So I'm on the right path. Excellent. Just cross it off when you find them. So I guess the story, quote unquote, is finding the is going to the coordinates on the map that are written down to like the supernatural phenomenon stuff. Oh, there was no car. I started at a train station and I couldn't get in any of the trains. I would probably be the same. Oh, hey. Nope. 7264. That's the one I just found. Thanks, game. You've got my back. Oh, shit. Don't mind me. Just achievement unlocked. The runner. I guess I escaped. Okay, so I must be on this track now. Okay. So I'll take this loop, see if there's a note along it. I found that building again. Excellent. I'm going to ignore it. I couldn't get in it last time. Why would I be able to get in it now? Ah, shit. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. This is the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Yep. I died. Ooh. I died so hard that the audio peaked. Ooh. That was spoopy. Alright, I should probably answer this. One sec. Well, sorry about that. The father I get on spectacularly poorly with is coming to visit next month, so that's hype. Okay. Right. Now I've got to figure out where I am. This is where I found the note. So I'm back here. Game audio just dropped for some reason. Right, so if I try and head for this bit, see what's over there. Right-hand turns. I think it's this way. We'll see if the spoopy fire bro's waiting. Oh, that's a trap. Anyway, I am sorry about that. That was less than ideal, but it just keeps ringing. If you don't answer, it just keeps ringing. And then he keeps talking. That just seems like a wall of trees. Why? Okay, they don't have really good vision. So there's that going for them. And that's heading back towards that hut. What? Maybe there really is nothing here. Maybe it's just a dead end. Yeah, I think it's just like parents are parents. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else over here. Well, that's annoying. I can't hear a note flapping because the I don't know, like if you're using headphones or anything, but you can hear the notes flapping when you're close enough, like the paper in the wind. Okay, so the path will take me back to here. Can I see the red light from anywhere? No. Okay. So I'm going to try and get back. Hello? Okay. Going to try and get back to the crater. Or to a point where I can see the that red light. Can't get in there. Just a hut. Surrounded by spike pits. There's a spike pit for you. That's another one. Alright, so if I follow this path, in theory I'll get back to that camp. In theory. Assuming I can read a map. See, the thing is, like, nothing really happening in this game. It's great atmosphere, and been in here, I believe. Yeah, I've already made a note of that. It's just an exploration-based walking simulator, but I'm enjoying it so much more than Hollow Knight. But again, like, it's just the streamer's opinion. You're welcome to form your own opinions about games I play. Is this back down to the camp? Maybe? Is there a depression on the map? I could be in this hole here, maybe. Alternatively, of course, I could be anywhere. I'm down here. Is there a note? I don't think I was where I thought I was. Never mind. Pretty sure this is back at the crater. Yep. Back at the crater. Okay, so... that was strange. Maybe I ended up on this path? Anyway. Oh. So. That red light is what? Southwest. Maybe up here? So if I try for this one. I don't know if there are wolves actually in this game, or if there's just the howling. Put the compass away for now. Just going to see how much of the map you can see from up by whatever that radio tower thingy is. Oh, actually, I should be wrapping up soon. I think this is scripted. Unless I just sprinted for too long without resting long enough. It's probably that.
Chosen you. You are remarkable, just like me. But you are losing your mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
So that's kind of what happens in Dear Esther. You're just walking and then there's random voiceover, except the voiceover in that game is not done by Sean Bean. Do with finding another camp to save in progress. In liberal, progress in liberal air quotes. Yeah, it's Sean Bean. Famous person extraordinaire. I can hear it. I think it's on the other side. There it is. So I don't know if you can hear the crinkling noise. There, saved. Anomalies do not exist. When almost 20 years ago I wrote about a strange anomaly occurring in my city, as a reminder I reported spatial distortions in between buildings, they thought I was nuts. Since then, mankind has been witness to thousands of strange, mysterious and unexplained events and phenomena around the world. A lot was documented and supported with hard evidence. Unfortunately, to this day, prominent scientists seem not to notice or to simply underestimate this issue. We have asked Dr. Jarvis Northam from the American University of Technology and Life Sciences. Anomalies appearing practically around the globe is an undeniable fact. We know that at least several dozens of such events have taken place in Russia and the United States, but we have also received many reports of strange, extraordinary and sometimes dangerous phenomena. Authorities must stop avoiding this issue because every year we register an increase in these so-called anomalies occurring. I do not know what causes them, but frequently the repercussions are tragic. Add to that the helpless attempts, I'm hapless, to cover up these events by the governments of particular countries that are just becoming more and more pathetic. That's not a question. In 1998, Kremlin officially denied that the Special Natural Phenomena Research Unit established in the 50s was to deal with the anomalies in any way. So, am I going the right way? What? Okay, I thought I was here. Guess I'm there. Well, I did autosave. Was that 4632? So if I make a note of that. Yeah, this ledge seems a safe enough place to quit. Spooky Fire Bro won't find me here. YouTube, that's it for part 1 of Kholat. I will be returning. It is a very, very good experience. So look out for that if you want to see it live. It is at twitch.tv/ComradeBubbles. But until I see you next, have a good one.